What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so before I get into this video, there's a couple things I want to say. I want to give a shout out to a fellow YouTuber, Basketball Facts, for the $5 donation via the Cash App. Leaves a note saying, "Fucks with you, bro. Love the channel. Thank you." And I truly appreciate you showing love to the channel. I will do likewise as well, and for your channel. And I want you all to subscribe to Basketball Facts. If you like Too Raw for TV, you'll love Basketball Facts. And he spits a lot of real facts. I mean, he got the right channel. I mean, the right name for his channel, Basketball Facts. He has a very, very good channel, and he makes a lot of great points about players and things in the game that are not quite right, things that are going right, and you'll like his channel. Please subscribe to Basketball Facts. Also, in the video I just did, I want to clarify something. Now, they may have meant players that have won All NBA, All Defensive Team, and All-Star while a member of the Nuggets, but that's not what the tweet said. The tweet said Nikola Jokic has never had a teammate that has won these awards. Didn't say as a Denver Nugget. You can make that assumption, but it didn't say as a Denver Nugget. I just saw on the roster DeAndre Jordan was a former All-Star, former All-Defensive player. Other people have mentioned Isaiah Thomas was a teammate of his, former All-Star. DeMarcus Cousins, former All-Star, former All-NBA player. Not far removed from his prime. I mean, let's not act like these guys are in their 40s or 36, 37. But if you mean as a Denver Nugget, well, no, he hasn't. But we all know that Jamal Murray is an all-star quality player. And the only reason why he's not an all-star is because of injuries. Like I said before, this guy led the Nuggets in scoring in the 2020 bubble. So let's not act like he does not have talent around him. It's the most ridiculous narrative going today. He has 3 guys on the team averaging over 17 points a game. And as I've said, I don't want to hear no excuses about that. Akeem Olajuwon in 1994 averaged 27 points a game, if I'm not mistaken, on that team. And that, I think the next highest scorer on his team averaged 13 point something. That might have been Otis Thorpe or Vernon Maxwell or somebody like that. He didn't have all that much help. I think he had only 4 guys, I think, other than him in double figures, 3 or 4 other players. Jokic has 7 or 8. So I don't want to hear that. But anyway, let's move on to this video. This is bad news for Lonzo Ball, man. It's looking like, I'm going to put a link to this article in the pinned comment in the comment section below. It's looking like he's going to be working on a 3rd knee surgery in the past 14 months. It may take a while before Lonzo Ball makes his much-awaited return for the Chicago Bulls following the meniscus tear he suffered in January 2022. After a lengthy rehab process following the left knee surgery he had in September, Ball could decide to go under the knife once more, according to Adrian Wojnarowski. The Bulls made one of the shrewdest decisions of the 2021 offseason when they signed Ball to a 4-year, $80 million deal. Adding a 3-and-D playmaking point guard in Ball's mold to complement the likes of Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan was exactly what the Bulls needed as they went off to a strong start last season. In fact, the Bulls had a 22-13 record with Lonzo on the ball, a 63% winning percentage. In contrast, the Bulls went 24-23 last year without him, only a 51% win percentage, and they have a sub-500 record with the likes of Ayo DeSumno, Kobe White, and Alex Caruso holding the fort in his absence. Ball averaged 13 points, 5.4 rebounds, 5.1 assists, and 1.8 steals a night in his 35 games with the Bulls last season. I think he also averaged 1 block per game. I think 1.1 blocks per game. While the stats don't particularly jump off the page, it's his two-way impact, an ideal complementary game alongside two ball-dominant stars that made the Bulls click as well as they did with him around. Having a third knee surgery in 14 months, I just can't help but think that's going to have a drastic, lasting impact on him. I just can't help but think that he's not going to be the same player. Probably on the defensive end. He's still young, but I think he's going to be a step slower. I don't know if he's going to be able to come back from 3 knee surgeries like that. You know, those things take a toll on your body, man. And I don't know, but I still, look, you know, it was one point, man, when we thought Grant Hill was done. And he was able to come back and play at a high level. Not the level he was before, all-star level, but he was able to play at a strong role player level for many, many years to come afterward. One thing that the article neglects to mention is that Lonzo Ball, before the injury, was shooting 42% from beyond the arc. That was a drastic improvement over his outside shot with his Lakers years and Pelican years when he was shooting 29, 30, 31, 32, 33%. So that big jump in his three-point percentage shows that he had been working on his game, man. Now, he's never going to be a superstar. That's just a dream of the ball fanatics. But he could have been a serviceable role player, a good role player. And you know, I don't know whether his career is over, but it's looking like he's going to be. You know, I tell you this: if after this surgery he still is dealing with pain and he's not progressing, then at that point you got to really look at your future if you're Lonzo Ball. As I said before, he has a fan base. He is a ball, you know. He could get into broadcasting. He could be an analyst. He could do that. You know, Jay Williams did that after his motorcycle accident. He got into broadcasting, and we see where he is today as an ESPN analyst. So there's always something else. I always look at life like this. Things happen for a reason. And if his NBA dream or his NBA career doesn't go the way that people think it should, well, maybe it was supposed to be that. Maybe he was supposed to have that NBA experience so that, you know, he could segue into something else. You know, television personality for sports or an analyst. You just never know. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it, man. Tell me what you guys think.